May I ask you to talk about John Lobb's progression as a passer? He could always run it pretty well. He was a good leader, but he seems to have developed touch and composure that he didn't have in previous limited opportunities.
Yeah, John's he's got his confidence with him. And over the summer, we put in a lot of work on timing and our chemistry together as wideouts. And his passing has definitely improved. He has a lot more touch on the ball. He can roll out. So we can do a lot of break contain passes and have him throw the ball. And it's just nice to see him put in the hard work and have it work out.
Darius, when did you guys hear about what Old Dominion did against New Hampshire, and what was your reaction to it?
Well, really, right when we were leaving Atlanta on the bus, we heard about the record-breaking performance by ODU. And, you know, it's kind of my first reaction as a defensive player is where was the defenses on both sides of the ball. But, you know, like, taking nothing away from ODU, they're a great team. Heineke's a good quarterback. And really, just our reaction was that we have to prepare hard to be able to mitigate their performance.
Stephen, Coach talked a moment ago about a big game. You know, it's been a while, really, since you guys have been involved in one of these. Could you look toward it and just share your thoughts about the atmosphere, the environment, and the stakes?
Yeah, I'm pumped. This whole team is pumped. I went out of class the other day and just stood out in the hallway and told students to come to the game. And they already told me they reserved their tickets, so I believe this campus is pumped as well. You know, this is a statement game for us. I feel like we can go out there and show the nation what we can do, and that we can compete on the highest level at this level of football.
Darius, as a defensive guy, do you kind of relish these opportunities to, you know, if they score X amount of points, 64 against New Hampshire, you hold them into the teens or the 20s? What an accomplishment that would be. Just the opportunity.
Oh yeah, definitely. The opportunity is great. You know, I tell the guys all the time, big time players make big time plays in big time games. So, the opportunity that we're faced with is a great opportunity to be able to, like Steven said, prove ourselves as a team. But you know, at the end of the day, if we win by 1 point and it's 75-74, I'm gonna be just just happy as if it was 1-2. So, you know, just going out there and just maintaining our focus and being able to perform is the main thing on my mind.
Darius, Coach talked about their needing to focus on some technical things.
Yeah.
You know, what technically do you guys need to do right to stop this ODU offense?
Well, I think just being technically sound in practice is the most important thing. They kind of mentioned their tempo is a very high tempo offense, and just putting the work in during practice to make sure that you have your assignments down, so that when you're in the game and you're exhausted from the high tempo, that your instincts start to kick in from practice and what you worked on all week technically. I think that's the most important aspect when facing an opponent like ODU. Just being very prepared for the tempo and something like that we're trying to reproduce in practice now.
Do you feel like the guys up front are going to need to get a little more pressure on Heineke than maybe they have in previous games this year?
Yeah, definitely. It's always good to be able to rattle a quarterback like Heineke. Like Coach said, he's very composed, has a good touch on the ball. But I have confidence in our D-line to be able to get to the quarterback, and we'll be rotating some guys, so we'll stay fresh and be able to collapse the pocket a little bit.
Steve, was it the ODU game they made the catch? It was the ODU game, right? All right. So what's it been like? What do you have ready for this week for us?
Me personally, I'm just gonna play hard. You know, if I have to sacrifice a catch like that for a W, you know, I'll do it. Like last year, it was kind of bittersweet having that catch. We didn't come out with the win, so you know, I might have a trick up my sleeve or something. But ultimately, you know, the win is gonna really trump any kind of catch I make.
Darius is a Hampton, Virginia native. What does it mean to be playing Old Dominion? Speak a little bit about the rivalry now between these two schools, although you've only played once.
Yeah, it's actually funny. I mean, I know the whole team just about. I know a lot of guys on the team. Was actually just talking to the running back. Kobe is like one of my good friends. But, you know, it's actually exciting. You know, both teams are excited. I understand the talent that they have I grew up in that area, and they recruit heavily from that region. So, You know, it creates an atmosphere that's really exciting. The rivalry is kind of an interesting one. You know, it's not really, it's kind of a competitive, you know, respecting rivalry. You know, teams have both respect for mutual respect. But like I said, we're excited. We're ready to prove ourselves as a team, and I can't wait for the game.
You still in the cast?
Yeah, I'm still in the cast.
You figured out how to catch a ball in the cast like Cooper has?
No, I'm still learning. You know, I'm gonna go back and look at some of the film when Coop's catching the ball and try to figure out how to pull one in.
Anything else for Darius or Steven? Thank you, gentlemen.